Very often when I start to design a new art supply, it comes from something that I personally need, something that I'm craving as I create. And these little paint minis, the candy dippers, are very much a little creature born of a craving. And that helps explain the name and the colour names. So the craving that I had was, I love acrylic paint and I'm never going to stop using it in its usual format. But what I really wanted was a smaller, handier version that didn't require me going to get water and didn't require me going to get paintbrushes and wash everything. I just wanted to be able to apply a small amount for details of waterproof paint. The challenge to overcome is that in such a small format and with its own brush, an acrylic would just dry out. But with this unique gel-based formula, we get the benefits of acrylic, a brushable, smooth lay down, quick drying and waterproof in this small format with its own little brush, which makes it perfect for adding small details and finishing touches. What it's not going to be that great at is large areas. You can use your normal acrylics or layer cakes or whatever you love to paint with, and then add your details with the candy dippers. And by way of example, the artwork that I'm creating here on the screen, this is from a live broadcast. I used one of my stencils to create the face on a background of feeling inspired creative juice inks and gods and monsters and stencils, all sorts of other things. And then I painted the face in with layer cakes, let everything dry off. And then at a later date, I've come along and decided that I want to add my finishing touches, my details, all of the little moments that bring the face to life. If you use ink on its very tippy tip of the brush, it will be more opaque. And as you push the brush in, and depending on how much ink you've loaded up on the brush itself, you'll get a more opaque line, so you can really play with the variety of line and the variety of opacity that these little darling candy dippers offer. The first question I always get asked with a small format art supply like this one is, well, how long will they last? Each one contains 4 grams of the candy dipper ink. And if you use them in the way that they're intended, or in the way that I use them, which is 4 details like this, they'll last for ages. And for comparison, 4 grams is about what you'll find in any really amazing quality paint pen, like the musical markers. But as with all of the Jane Davenport art supplies, a little goes a long, gorgeous, colourful way. The Candy Dipper Paint Minis come with a lovely little sheet of label stickers so that you can add their name wherever suits you. Store them upright and you can keep them in the lovely box that they come in, or in one of my cute cubes. The smallest black one is perfect for them. And if you're now craving some candy dippers, you can get them at janedavenport.com, where we specialise in unique, highly pigmented, beautiful art supplies.